Are you aware that your current identity is holding you back from your greatness? Your self-image is a program that is lodged within the deep recess of your subconscious mind, and you cannot replace it. You can't. And so today, my video is to help you all understand why you are attracting the wrong sorts of relationships, why you are attracting the wrong sort of clients, possibly why you are not earning the money you would love to be earning, even though you're putting out a lot of effort, especially as a business owner, but you can't seem to get ahead. Well, today, this video is going to make sense as to why you are stuck, so that you, when you have this understanding, it puts you in a very powerful place to do something about it. Welcome to those who are new to my channel. I'm Tanya Pluckrose, and I'm all about helping you master your mind so you can master your life. And if any of my content is resonating with you, then please consider subscribing, because I do know this, that I am constantly inspired by a power greater than myself to make these videos. And I know that on my list, on my wishes every day, is to help humanity. And so today I want to help you if you are currently struggling with your finances, maybe with a special person, maybe with your weight, maybe with your life experiences. This will make sense today. So let's get on with the teaching. Okay, so I was talking about identity, and I really want to take a deep dive into it, because there are a plethora of great thought leaders on YouTube who talk about just become the person you should be, if living from the end, that you are this person that has everything you need and want, right? We constantly hear people say, live from the end, become that version of yourself that has it already. But how can you become that version of yourself when you don't know what you are up against right now? Many are just saying, well, just switch, just do this, just do that. But many don't have the understanding as to really what's going on inside your conscious and subconscious mind as to why you are stuck. And so I'm going to share with you today what's really going on. So I want to introduce you again to the magic genie, the stick person that will make you millions, make you millions. And this stick person gives you order in your mind. Because if you're going to live in a heavenly state, you must create order in your life. And the first place to start is in your mind. So let's look at the stick person right now. And we will look at the two circles. There's a big circle and a baby circle. And the big circle is your mind. Just for example, is your mind. And it's made up of your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, with this horizontal line breaking up this big circle. And these antennas are your five senses, and this is the body. And the body is the instrument of the mind. So the mind is movement, and really the mind instructs the body to move, okay? So if you're feeling in a lousy way, you may be depressed, you probably will notice you don't want to move the body. You don't want to move the body, but the quickest way to get out of any depressed state is to go and move the body. Even though the mind is saying, I just want to stay under the covers, the quickest way to raise your vibration is to go and move. It's such a shame that so many of our medical practitioners saying, just take a pill, love, you'll be right. Just take a pill. And I say, no, the greatest pill you could take is to move your body. Move your body, and then you are moving the state of where you are into another state of being. But I'm not a medical practitioner, and I don't plan to be one. I just would like to make another more holistic suggestion to support you to get out of your depressed state. Take what you like and leave the rest. All right, so let's get back to the teaching. So let's look at the stick person right now. And inside your subconscious mind is your programming right now. It's your conditioning. And my mentor, the late legendary Mr. Bob Proctor, used to call it your paradigm. And within the subconscious mind is an idea about you, your self-image. And this idea is your concept of yourself, of who you are, what you are worth, and what you are capable of. And this identity, it's been put inside of you both genetically and environmentally at a very early age, between the ages of 0 to 7, okay? And this identity, you cannot outperform. It's like cement, and it's being put in here, right? And so in order for you to be in the receivership of your good, you're going to have to go within, not only get clear with what you want, but you're going to have to change your identity. Become a new version of yourself now, not later. Many people say, I will change when the outside changes, but it doesn't work like that. And we hear many thought leaders on here saying, well, just become this new version of yourself. That's all you need to do. But how can you do that when you don't know, you haven't unpacked this current image that's holding you hostage, that's holding you back from your greatness? It's inside the subconscious mind. So you have to look at what you are up against. Now, I'm not saying that you have a pity party and go back and look at how you were badly treated. But you have to, I've discovered, understand why you are not getting the results by understanding how powerful and cunning this current self-image is. And this current self-image, I tell you what, it is a feeling. It's a feeling that you give out to the world, because this current self-image actually creates a vibrational, we're all energy. And right now, this paradigm and self-image is emitting a certain frequency out in the world, right? It's an energy you are giving off. And this feeling is what other people can feel. A lot of people think, I can disguise how I really feel about myself. But when you become an expert in using your intuition, you can feel how someone feels about themselves. You think you can hide it, but you can't. People can feel how you feel about you, how you feel about money, how you feel about your business, how you feel about others. It's a feeling you get, and your current self-image is a feeling. But you can change that feeling. You can change that feeling about yourself. And that is when you'll attract very different people into your life when you shift how you feel about yourself. And really, feeling comes, as I say, after thought. So when you change your thoughts about yourself, you feel different. And when you feel different, you act differently. You actually start to see yourself differently. So this current self-image has been cemented in. And the only way to actually, move it, change it, is to replace it. And you have to replace it. Otherwise, you're just going to be in the receivership of the same old things over and over again. And so many thought leaders on here, they just say act as if. But acting as if isn't enough, because you're not getting to the root cause of the problem, which is the self-image right now you are dealing with. And so I wanted to first of all give you an understanding today as to why you are stuck. And it has nothing to do with your effort. It's the way you are thinking, feeling, and seeing yourself. And most of it is false. It's just full of mental junk that's been programmed inside of you. I remember when I was growing up, I grew up in Johannesburg, South Africa. That's where I was born and bred. And we then moved at the age of 10 to to Hong Kong for 3.5 years before immigrating to Australia. And I grew up with very strict parents. I mean, these were parents of the 60s that were following what everyone else was doing, disciplining their children. And my whole household was full of punishment. I mean, if you swore, your mouth got washed out with soap. If you interrupted at a dinner table setting at dinner time, if you interrupted anyway, out came the wooden spoon and you were sent to your room without dinner. Growing up, even in the schooling system, it was very strict. There were a lot of strict Afrikaners who were running the schooling system. And I remember getting caned because I ran along a corridor by accident. I was only a 6-year-old. I got a ruler, a wooden ruler, was smashed down at me a number of times when I was 6 in a school classroom because I giggled by accident. So you think all that sort of punishment developed a belief within me, a self-image within me that I am a bad girl, that I'm not good enough, that I'm not doing enough, that I can't seem to figure it out, that whatever I do, I'm going to get punished. And this happened numerous times for small, minute little things. And thank God everything has changed now, where the schooling system has changed, and those sort of trusted servants would never get away with that sort of punishment in today's world. And even my parents wouldn't be allowed to get away with that sort of punishment today. Thank God things have changed. But that sort of treatment really scarred me. I don't live there anymore, but I had to unpack why I didn't really think I was enough. I wasn't doing enough, and there wasn't enough. And it was because of this. So this self-image, I realized, was put inside of me conditionally, as well as I created beliefs about myself because of the treatment I received on the outside. And little did I know that self-image I took with me wherever I went, okay? I didn't trust myself. I didn't believe in myself. I was scared to speak out. I was scared to own my worth. And of course, this self-image attracted the wrong sort of people into my life, especially men. Oh my goodness, I could tell you for another video, that could go for hours, about the sort of men I've had in my life because of the way I was thinking, feeling, and seeing myself. But that has all changed now, and it can change for you as well when you first of all understand this self-image. It's just a program. It's just an idea, and you can change it. In fact, you must change it if you want to live another life. You have to do something about it, my loves. You really do, because otherwise you will never be in the receivership of what you would love. So I just wanted to pop on today to do as many teaching to help you understand when people say, oh, just become this new version of yourself. Think from the end. But no one goes on and unpacks it properly as to what's really going on, right? You can't just go from A to B until you understand this identity you're living with right now. Then you put yourself in a very powerful place to do something about it. All right, that's it for me. Leave your comments below if this is resonating with you. If you want more teachings about it, let me know and I'll go into more detail about it. All right, see you soon. Bye for now.